I'm gonna do it here, so just listen to what I say.
Are we pulling it from consent and
Uh,
opening? Are we
no,
doing like
no,
a
no.
business item?
No,
Or
I'll
consent?
report it out, then I'm gonna say I request that the city confirm by minute order
Yeah.
the closed session document
Yeah.
that the city attorney announced from closed session.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I'll say,
You're gonna say the whole thing?
Yeah.
But my question is, this gentleman turned in a speaker card, so we wanted to make a comment, but if we're
Yeah.
doing it, when is that gonna happen?
when, after the consent item's called, and I say I request that the council, okay?
Okay,
Okay?
to open it for
Yeah.
discussion? Okay.
And then, just listen what I say,
Okay,
but I
that's
wanna.
fine. I just wanna make
Okay,
sure
but,
if
and
we-
since I'm not doing a written report.
Right.
You send the minutes to me, so I can look at them, make sure it's okay, all right?
Well,
I'm sh-
it's just a minute order, right?
No,
I'll send it.
I'm gonna report out.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do
All
a
right.
written report.
I'm not gonna write all that.
Okay,
just
then
give
I'll
it
do
to
it.
you.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
you do the minutes on this one then. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, we did the whole thing. I just wanted to make sure, this gentleman wanted to make a comment, so I just wanted to make sure how we were gonna do that.
I'm the only other.
Are we all ready? I'll call to order the special city council meeting for January 24, 2025. Please join me as we stand for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, can you do our roll call, please?
Yes. Councilmember Brando Cruz.
Here.
Councilmember Melissa Lamatina.
Here.
Councilmember David Oro.
Here.
Vice Mayor Mark Joseph.
Here.
Mayor Pierre Washington.
I'm here. Mr. Ross, can you please report out on closed session, please?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, members of the public, the council convened in open session at 4 p.m. to ascertain if there were any comments received on matters agendized for closed session, and after determining that there were none, adjourned to closed session at 4 p.m. With respect to the matter agendized for closed session consideration, there is reportable action in that the council approved as amended and instructed the mayor to sign, as well as the city manager, a agreement, city letter of understanding and agreement regarding events at the square. The parties to that agreement are the City of American Canyon and Napa Valley Ruins and Gardens LLC and McGrath Properties American Canyon, LLC. The approval was 5-0. There was no dissenting vote. That would complete the report upon return from closed session. It's noted that an executed copy of the agreement is made available for public review for anyone in attendance at this meeting. That would conclude the report upon return from closed session.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Any questions from council? Seeing none, at this time, I'd like to open up for public comment.
No,
on-
I believe the next item on the agenda is the consent calendar. And with respect to the consent calendar, I would request a minute order from the council confirming the approval of the agreement described in the report upon return from closed session by the city attorney. We would suggest you open the matter for any public comment on the matter.
Okay, at this time, I'll open it to public comment.
We do. We have one, Anthony Phillips.
Good day, Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, and council members. My name is G. Anthony Phillips. I am a resident of American Canyon since 1988. I am also a retired, mostly, union stagehand. I'm here to speak in support of what you did in bringing about a temporary outdoor stage while we wait for the 2 amphitheaters that have already been approved to be built. We have the opportunity to do as Napa did with the Oxbow River Stage, and that is to provide live music throughout the summer. My union, the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, Local 16, whose jurisdiction ranges from Stanford to near the Oregon border, we provide the crews for Bottle Rock, the Silverado Jazz Festival, and the music festivals in Sonoma County, as well as crew for film, commercials, Broadway shows, and conventions. While the majority of the work IATSE Local 16 covers is in San Francisco, we have many members who live in our area. This would give them the opportunity to work in their background, so to speak, and not have the commutes that they experience most often. We can and do offer well-trained technicians who, by joining our union, receive the best training available. Having a facility like this, we might be able to extend that training program to provide pre-apprentice opportunity to American Canyon youth and surrounding area youth. So having a temporary stage gives us, American Canyon, an advantage to iron out any problems in advance that our permanent stages might present. So I ask you to do what you did, what you can to permit this opportunity to bring live music venue to American Canyon. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your comment, Mr. Phillips. Are there any other comments?
There are no comments online.
Thank you. We'll return it back to the council for any questions or concerns. Council? If there are none, I will entertain a motion to accept the consent calendar.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
We have a second. Can we get roll call, please?
I'm sorry, was that you, Councilmember Joseph, on the second?
This time around, it was.
Cruz, okay, thank you. Councilmember Cruz,
Yes.
Councilmember Lamatina,
Yes.
Councilmember Oro,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Joseph,
Yes.
Mayor Washington.
Yes. Moving on, Mr. Holly, are there anything else to report out for this
Only
evening?
adjournment.
Just the adjournment, huh? Okay, well, thank you, everybody, for the business that concludes our business for this evening. Have a safe evening. Good night, American Canyon.